Oh, hey. Well, welcome to my new show. I just started a cooking show. It's called Cooking with Malin. No, it's not. Good afternoon and welcome to my new cooking show. I call it Cooking with Malin. No, I'm not starting a cooking show. That would just be silly. I am making food though. Food. Because I figured, you gotta try out your new gear before you actually start the trail. So I bought my cooking pot. I got my spork, and the dinner is. This is actually an old classic for me because when I was young, when I was a teenager, there was a festival in Sweden. It's not here anymore, called Swede, and I went there twice. First time I was 15, I think, and we always had the same kind of food, and it was perfect. It was easy to do, tasted good, and I always wanted to try it since because sometimes you have some kind of food and you think that at that time it was amazing, and you try it years later and it's not as good as you imagined. So we have, when this is something everyone eats on trail, mashed potato, and the secret ingredients is mushroom sauce. It works actually pretty good. So let's do this. And I know that you can't really, on the back there is it says, oh, if you want one portion you should have this much and yada yada, but we're just gonna have to wing it because that's what you do on trail. You just have to do a bit of cheating. You don't really need much. So let's say maybe that's enough. The sauce. And I think that's perfect. When you do mashed potatoes, just add some kind of sauce for the extra flavor. Just wing it. It's probably good. So we got the things. Just add some water. This actually feels like I have a cooking show. It's weird. No, I need a lot more of this. So I guess I don't know how it works when you're on trail, when you have the Idaho mashed potato stuff. Like, do you use a whole bag of it, or do you portion it, or how does it work? Because like now it just comes in a big bag, and I guess you just have to portion it out in other Ziploc bags or something. I don't know. How do you do it? I'm not a good chef. Let's add some more water. And also I have to, before I fly to Los Angeles, I have to make one of those pot cozy for this one. Because I guess it's good to have to, save fuel and just, I guess it's nice if you want to hold it, like not just like this, but actually hold it, because it's pretty warm now. So I have to make that. I think I'm gonna do that next weekend, because then I'll be home. I'm gonna go to Malin, where my family lives, to say goodbye and all that. What else? Oh yeah, I was a bit worried before that this pot would be too small, but I think it's okay now. This is going to be interesting once I'm on trail to figure out how you do this. I don't even know if this is going to be interesting. It's just me doing mashed potatoes and I don't even know how to do it properly, but I think we're good now. Yeah. Can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, and also I saw a lot of people have titanium sporks. I just have a plastic one. I figured it was cheap, and I know that quality comes before quantity. But I mean, if this one would break, I can just buy another one. It's not the end of the world. So I'm gonna try it out at least, and then we'll see if it's good or not. Okay, so let's just let that cool down for a bit. I think mashed potatoes is the dish that I think I'm gonna like the most out on trail, because I've always liked mashed potato. And then if you just spice it up with different kind of sauce and I don't know, some beans maybe, could be okay. Today is the 20th of March, which means that it's less than a month until I'm gonna be on trail, because I'm flying on the 9th, starting on the 12th of April. And you start to see all these Facebook posts. I think I've said this already. Anyway, you see them, they just started walking or they're about to start the PCT, and everyone just seems so happy, and I'm just so jealous. And you see all the trail angels asking where to put up their trail magic, and I'm just getting really excited now. But I'm a bit worried, not gonna lie, because I think it's almost 2 months ago now, I kind of twisted my ankle, because I have this thing that when it's cold outside, especially in the mornings, as soon as I walk out the door, I start crying on one eye. It's just this eye, and when it's really bad, I can barely see where I'm going. So this happened to me when I was on my way to work. I was crying, couldn't see where I was walking, and then there was like a ledge, and I just went completely wrong with my foot, and I could hear it snap. I felt the pain. I was like, fuck, something broke. I don't think it broke anything, but let me see. It's like here over the lump. It still hurts. Like it doesn't hurt a lot, but I like that yoga position when you have your feet like this. That one is still a bit of an issue for me, because when I do that, it does hurt in my foot. So I did something to my foot. I'm not sure what I did, because it didn't get swollen or anything, just a little. So I'm really gonna have to be careful in the beginning and really take my time. Also, give me a sec. Sometimes you just do stuff and afterwards you keep asking yourself, like, how could you be that stupid? That happened to me yesterday, because I've been starting to wear my shoes to work just to be comfortable with them. And while I was out walking with them, like in the weekends, they were fine, but when I had them for a whole day, I started noticing that it really hurt, like here, at this part it really hurt my foot, and I even got red marks after it. And I just started thinking, why? Because that's a bad sign. And it took me a couple hours before I realized that, wait, you did buy insoles for the shoes that were supposed to be extra, you know? Which means that you have 2 insoles in your shoes now. So no wonder they're tight. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Just use your head for once. So don't do that mistake. If you buy insoles, take out the original ones first. Come on. Actually, pretty good. Could have went with some more mushroom things, but overall it's pretty okay. What else do I need to... Oh, I ordered some stuff that I sent to Scout and Frodo's house. So I have a shovel, I have a charger, a water bladder, darn tough socks, and that's about it. So they're waiting for me at Frodo's. What I still have to buy are like my first aid kit. Some what do you call it, like electrolyte stuff, you know, the powder. And I think that's it actually. I tried to buy some gaiters from that girl. You know who I mean. The colorful ones. But somehow the web page didn't work, so I have to try that again. Otherwise, I think I'm good to go. I need to find some kind of contractor bag. Don't know where to find that in Sweden, or I'll just buy it once I'm in San Diego or somewhere. So I'm almost done, which feels pretty good. And last week or the week before, I met up with a guy who walked last year, a guy who's gonna walk this year, and a girl who's gonna walk next year. So we had a chat, had some beers, and some of you might know him. He was called Fancy Pants. And also last year I met up with another guy who hiked the PCT in 2018, and his name was I knew this before. It's the guy in Lord of the Rings, Gandalf. That was his name. So Fancy Pants and Gandalf I've met, and that was really helpful and useful to actually meet up with someone who just walked the PCT, because they have a lot of helpful tips and tricks, and just in one way it calms your nerves, but also it increases your stomach butterflies, because you just want to get out there. And both of them just said that, oh, I'm so jealous of you guys who get to do this again. And that's a good sign, I think. So I might even meet Mr. Fancy Pants this summer, because he said that he wanted to go and do some trail magic. So hopefully, I'm hoping to see him. That's about it for this time. I'm not gonna do a gear list before I leave since I have some stuff waiting at Frodo's house. So maybe I'll do that once I'm there. We'll see. Now I just have to keep counting the days and, you know, start preparing the brain that you're not going to be home for 6 months. So you enjoy your day. I'm going to keep eating my potatoes, and yeah, next time I'll see you, I'll probably be in California.